Okay, so at the end there, I'm sorry, the chat got disabled, so I couldn't see if anybody was telling me they couldn't see the screen. I wanted you to see the screen so we can go over the tangent answer. So here it is again. You want to find the tangent of whatever angle, some angle that has a cosine of x. So this seems like you don't have enough information, but you do. You can create a right triangle, choose a spot to have theta. Okay, now we all know that the cosine of an angle inside of a right triangle is adjacent divided by hypotenuse. So what am I going to put on these three sides so that the cosine of that angle is just x? You can make the adjacent x and the hypotenuse 1. That'll do it, because x divided by 1 is x. Now, to find that third leg, you can do a leg squared plus the other leg squared equals the hypotenuse squared. So the leg squared equals 1 minus the x squared. And here I was harping on taking the square root, and you didn't even see what was going on here, but you can't take, it's really not an option. You cannot take the square root of individual terms. When you're solving, you take the square root of the entire side, the entire right side, the entire left side. And on the right side, it is a difference of 1 and x squared. It's 1 minus x squared. Those things are together. So you have to take the square root of that difference. And that is totally simplified. This cannot be broken down or anything else. You can factor, maybe some of you are thinking you can factor it. Well, good for you. That's good that you can see that. But you're still stuck here. You can't take the square root of this. They're not the same thing. I mean, you can't take the square root of 5 times 4, right? 5. It's not like you get one of those numbers. So 1 minus x and 1 plus x are two different numbers, the same as 5 and 4 are two different numbers. So you can't do it. So you're stuck with just writing it as you see it, the square root of 1 minus x squared. So now finally, the tangent. This question is asking for the tangent of some angle that the angle in question happens to have a cosine of x. So we're talking about that angle. And tangent is opposite over adjacent. So the opposite is simply that. The adjacent is x. And that is our final answer.